Please welcome to the stage the 6th overall pick in the 2025 PWHL draft, defender from Quinnipiac University, newest member of the Minnesota Frost, Kendall Cooper. Kendall, congratulations. Just please tell us all what it means to be drafted.
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless right now, honestly, as I keep taking it all in, but I'm super excited and I can't wait to get to Minnesota.
Take questions for Kendall. Joe has the mic.
Yeah, I'll just start off. What are your impressions of the Frost, having watched them play over the last couple of seasons, and how do you think you fit in with that decor?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a reason, obviously, why they're back-to-back champs. So I'm super excited to just kind of meet the team, meet all the staff, the coaches, and everything, and just kind of be a sponge, learn as much as I possibly can, and hopefully have an impact on the decor.
I would get up faster. I have two phones going. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's a lot of opportunity in Minnesota's defensive group right now after the expansion draft. What are you hoping to bring to that group?
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of kind of playing my game and also just learning a lot. I try to pride myself on being consistent and hopefully physical. I know that the league continues to get more physical and with the speed of the game. So just trying to bring that, but just kind of learning as much as I possibly can and yeah, have an impact.
You'll get to play with Lee Steckline, obviously one of the best defenders in the world. What do you hope to take from her game or learn from her?
Yeah, I mean, that would be an honor to play alongside her, and I keep saying be a sponge, but I think somebody like that, you want to learn as much as you possibly can from her. So even off the ice, just how she kind of handles herself as a pro, the whole nutrition, sleep, recovery side of things. So kind of just soak it all in.
Maybe one more quick one. Just describe your game. We've seen a lot of scouting reports on you. How do you perceive yourself as a player?
Yeah, I think I try to, play consistent in all three zones. It starts with the D zone, just making good breakout passes, and kind of build my confidence through the neutral zone, and then the O zone, continue to try new things and create offense that way. But also with the offense that you have on Minnesota, I don't think that'll be a problem passing to any of them. Yeah.
Got it.
Yep, we've got some questions from our media following remotely. Kendall, what kind of conversations did you have with Minnesota prior to the draft? And did they talk to you about the need to bring in offense after losing defenders like Thompson and Jakes?
Yeah, I didn't have any conversations with them. So I'm just super excited to, meet all the staff and the coaches and the players and learn from them and get to know them as people, not only as players.
And just lastly, just describe what you've noticed in the PWHL the last it's 2 years and how much you've watched and just how your game translates to this pro level.
I mean, yeah, I think the physicality is a big one, but I think the speed with that, it's an awesome game to watch. There's a lot of great players out there. And I think just like the whole atmosphere of the games, the fans and everything, like it's so cool to see just how many people care about this league and the growth of it so far. And I know it's only just the beginning.
And this draft experience for you, describe the moment.
Oh, it's incredible. I had brunch with some cousins this morning, and then I called my three grandparents. I have my grandma passed away a couple months ago. I have her ring, so they're with me in spirit. And then my parents and my brother are here with me, and they've just been so instrumental in my hockey career. So it's just been a day for all of my family, I guess you could say, even though I'm the one up here.
Second round choice out of St. Lawrence University forward Abby Hustler. Abby, congratulations. Tell us how it feels to be drafted.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels amazing. I mean, obviously, going to Minnesota, they're a pronounced franchise with amazing players and an amazing coaching staff, and there's a reason they've won 2 years in a row. So just super excited to join them.
In Minnesota, what kind of player are they getting? What kind of player are the Frost getting with Abby Hustler?
I think a physical presence, I like to use that on the forecheck and someone who can create a little bit of offense and, hopefully take advantage of the opportunities given to me in the offensive zone.
And just tell us about the draft experience being here in Ottawa. Who are you celebrating with today? Who did you hug first? What was the moment like in anticipation of your name?
Yeah, definitely. Super excited to be here. My parents have been my rock since day one, and my other family members couldn't make it today, and they're watching from back home. But yeah, super exciting to have the people that support me the most be able to watch.
Hi, C. Benoit from the Hockey News. I'm wondering if you had any contact with the Minnesota management, or if you had any idea you'd be chosen by them.
No, not really. Minnesota was kind of shocking in that regard, but I think they've been known in years past to pick who they feel is the best available player, and it's worked out for them. So hopefully I can fit that bill.
And knowing, I've asked a couple times, this league didn't exist when you started college. Like it came into your awareness that this could be a career for you. Can you speak a little bit about that realization and now that it's come true?
Yeah, I mean, even back in my early days, I didn't think the NCAA was really an option for me. And, same in the NCAA, I didn't think professional women's hockey was an option. But once I realized the opportunities I was given, I thought I could put my best foot forward and play professional hockey.
Coming from the east coast of Canada, you have some familiarity with Mae Batherson, one of the members of the Frost. Have you talked to her at all about the franchise and her thoughts?
Yeah, me and May are close buddies, and I always send her a text here and there, and she said nothing but good things. So she made a little joke about possibly joining the Frost, and I didn't really think too much into it, but yeah, it's super amazing.
Not just that, Abby, but you're the first player from Prince Edward Island selected, and could be the first from the island to play in the league. Just your thought on that and developing and what that would mean for hockey back home.
Yeah, it's super special. I mean, the kids back home, they have something to look for now, and they have someone to kind of lead the way for them. And not saying they have to follow my path, but for someone to open the gate like that, I think it gives them a lot of opportunity to seek out their dreams, and I think, fulfill the passion they have for hockey.
And aside from May, or maybe in addition, just any other PWHL connections, whether from college or along the way in different national team programs you're looking forward to reuniting with, whether it's in Minnesota or just around the league?
Not necessarily. I have a lot of friends and people I know around the league, but looking forward to playing with and against them. So just whatever opportunity presents itself.
Great stuff. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to the stage, the newest member of the Minnesota Frost, selected from St. Lawrence University, forward Anna Segedi. Anna, congratulations. Tell us how it feels.
Oh yeah, it's really exciting. I'm definitely just so grateful for the opportunity, and especially going to a program with back-to-back Walter Cup wins. So it's pretty exciting.
What kind of hockey player can Frost fans expect from your game?
Yeah, I think I'm really just a two-way forward. Really reliable in the D zone, but then also can make offensive plays with the puck and like to be a playmaker. So.
Tell us a little more about the experience here in Ottawa, who you're celebrating with, and maybe just as you watched with excitement, anticipation, I'm sure wide range of emotions.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really fortunate that both my parents could come and my older brother Jacob could come, as well as my associate head coach, Mayor McDougall-Barry, was able to come as well. And then, like I was just saying, having Abby Hustler also go to the Frost is so awesome. We hung out before the draft and all that, and are just super supportive of one another. So really excited.
Can you elaborate on that relationship a little bit? I mean, that's pretty special to have teammates go to the same team.
Right, definitely. We've been friends ever since she came to St. Lawrence. We played together for the last couple of years. She's a really special player, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to continuing working with her, and maybe we can live together or something like that.
We'll have to get Abby to come back in and give a scouting report on you, but what would you say about her game?
Yeah, she's super skilled. She sees the ice so well, moves the puck really well. Sometimes I'm like wide open. I don't even think she sees me, and somehow she gets the puck to me. So really looking forward to getting to play with her again.
Hi, C. Benwell from the Hockey News. I'm wondering about the pro game as compared to college, what you anticipate needing to adjust, or maybe over the summer, what you'll do to prepare for that.
Yeah, definitely. I know I've talked to a couple girls who've transitioned from the NCAA to play pro, and they just say the pace of game is just so much faster, as well as obviously the physicality. But I think I'm, gonna prepare for it really well. The off ice training in the summer, and I'm really looking forward to kind of stepping into the pro scene.
And are you familiar with the Frost lineup now? Where do you see yourself slotting in, or what role can you play?
Yeah, I think, I think I could be a depth player. Like I said out there, I could play any role that they ask me. So hopefully I'll get in there and make a big impact.
And you also are acquainted with May Batherson with the Frost. Has May talked to you at all about the organization and what has she told you?
Yeah, I talked to her a good amount. She loves it at Minnesota, and she's, only talk highly of it. So it's really exciting to get my foot in there, and I'm really excited to get to Minnesota and get to work.
Watching the PWHL, what have been some of your takeaways about the style of play and how you might fit in?
Yeah, I think one thing for me is my skating ability is really going to help me, just because I think I'm pretty fast, pretty shifty. And I think that's really going to help, especially in a game that's so much faster and has that much more compete.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to the stage, newest member of the Minnesota Frost, Vanessa Upson. Vanessa, congratulations on being drafted. Tell us how it feels.
Thank you. It feels great. Obviously, this is super surreal. Since this league started like 3 years ago, this is definitely something I wanted to do. So I'm just super thankful to have gone picked today.
Tell us about the day. Who's here sharing the experience with you, and nerves, excitement, anticipation for your name.
Yeah, so I got both my parents here, my brother, and then my agent. And today just kind of been mixed emotions. I didn't really know what way it was going to go. So obviously, I'm happy I got picked.
First player from Mercyhurst University today. Just the pride in that moment and seeing players that you've played against. Also selected in the draft, just the camaraderie you have, but also maybe some rivalries on the ice.
Yeah, I think definitely Mercer's gave me that confidence to play that next level. And, I think I played against some really great players. Again, Penn State, they got a bunch of great players. So I think that kind of got me ready for this next level.
What can Frost fans expect from you in your game?
Yeah, again, I think I have really high hockey IQ. I think I see the ice very well, good vision. And I think I can also put the puck in that as well. So.
Hi, C. Benwell from the Hockey News. I'm wondering about the transition to the pro game, if you've talked to anybody that's made that jump, or what you anticipate.
Yeah, no, I haven't, but obviously, the hitting, the physicality is definitely something that I'll have to adjust to. And I think the pace of the game too, that's something I'm kind of working on right now, is getting faster, the speed, and just the quickness of my stride.
And then summer plans, like to ask about training and like when you hit the ice again, or how you schedule that.
Yeah, for sure. So I typically obviously work out like 6 times a week. And then as the summer goes on, I obviously amp up the skating a little bit. I'll probably start skating about 3-4 times a week just to, prepare for the season. And yeah, and I do some power skating too, which obviously will help me with my skating.
Okay, and then is there anybody that you might see as comparable for your game, like anybody that we're familiar with? We could say you're comparable.
Yeah, obviously she's definitely a great player, but I think someone like Sarah Fillier, someone that had, she's great vision for the ice, and she just seems to always be in the right spot at the right time. I think I kind of, mock my game after that a little bit.
Your name was announced, and the Frost first round draft pick, Kendall Cooper, jumped higher than anybody in the arena when she heard your name announced and gave you a big hug. Describe that relationship.
Yeah, so we actually played together on the Stone Creek Sabres. So before we both left for college, she's actually still my best friend to this day. I see her probably 2-3 times a week. We train together. So yeah, we live about 15-20 minutes away from each other. So yeah, it was a really cool moment. Yeah.
And your impressions of Minnesota? Have you watched the games and your thoughts? You got to meet Lee Steckline and Nicole Hensley up on the stage, and just your thoughts on coming to Minnesota.
Yeah, of course I've watched. I think they have a great, talented team, a great core group. Obviously I played against Taylor Heise in college. She's someone that definitely looked up to. And yeah, I think they just really have a great team overall.
Minnesota, obviously back-to-back Walter Cup champions, but this year in particular had a lot of contributions from their rookie draft class. What does that say to you as a player entering a program like that, and just maybe your the opportunity that awaits you?
Yeah, I think it definitely gives me a lot of confidence to see that some of the younger players can, play a big role in their team, like in their first year.
And lastly, you mentioned just a player you model your game after. Who are some of your hockey role models?
Yeah, in the PWHL, Sarah Nurse, she's someone I've always loved. She actually was my assistant coach back when I played on the Stony Creek Sabres, so she's someone I looked up to a lot. And then in the NHL, Austin Matthews is my favorite player. I'm a big Leaf fan, so his shot and his quick release, that's definitely something I try to mock my game after.